We're talking about Taste Holdings, which owns National Wholesale, Jewellery and Dominos, Maxi's and the Fish and Chips Company. It has concluded a deal to roll out Starbucks in South Africa, and it has a market cap of 920 million rand, no PE ratio and a dividend yield of 2.6. So Taste have been very active, pulling in Starbucks. They recently did a rights issue because I don't think that's going to be cheap. They brought in Dominos, which has also proven to be quite expensive. I think, when you bring in these big brands, they don't give you as much margin as what you would think. So Taste have taken this sort of executive decision to lose the franchise model and try and do these store rollouts themselves. Do you think that's a good call?
Yeah, it takes on more risk, obviously, because it isn't pure franchising. They now have these corporate-owned stores, put strain on the balance sheets. And exactly as you said, they had to raise over 200 million rand to be able to fund this. Obviously, if they pull it off, the margins are there. But I think, these timelines are so long and the implementation risk is there. So, we have to watch how are management doing it. Are they being able to deliver what they're promising to these big international companies? They have certain commitments that they've set out in terms of how many stores they're going to roll out, that type of thing. What I do like about what Taste is doing is they're partnering with these huge big brands. They're signing these long master franchise agreements. And I think where their opportunity is to bring world-class service to South Africa. So, you've got Starbucks that has very stringent service criteria, Dominos with their back office platforms and front office staff as well. And I think if they get that right and they bring almost American type level of service to South Africa, I think that'll be a huge differentiator for them. But the implementation risk is there. They've got a lot of work ahead of them. They've got a lot of money to spend. And the market appetite for, Domino's we're starting to see. That's interesting. It's revolutionized the turnover in scooter stores, up by 50-60% on average, which is fantastic. But Starbucks, we don't know. Are people going to buy I don't know what they're going to come in at, 50 Rand latte or cappuccino? They say they're going to be in line with the top end of the market. I don't quite know how they're going to get the pricing around there. So lots to watch.
Well, let's have a look at the share price there, and you can see good run. It really popped. You can see the pop when they announced the Starbucks deal, and then a slow decline since then. Unfortunately, they did the rights issue at about 3 Rand. So if you followed your rights, you're actually out the money there. Yeah. Now, you talk about implementation. So it's Carlo Gonzaga and the team, and they're very entrepreneurial, pretty gung-ho, going all out. Even though they were under pressure with the Dominos thing financially, they still went ahead and brought in Starbucks. I'm pretty excited about Starbucks, I must be honest. I think coffee as a theme is very exciting. We love Starbucks as an investment in our international portfolios. You talk about that implementation and the pricing. Now there's also a jewellery element to this.
which is always interesting. Arthur Kaplan, Northwestern Jewelers, and there's another online watch brand there. I think you've got to ask yourself the question. You mentioned Starbucks internationally. Do you take exposure there directly, or do you do it through the Taste vehicle? I think what concerns me is you've got these 3 big almost acquisitions and capital raises happening quite soon. You've got the Dominos, you've got the Starbucks, and the Arthur Kaplan. And if they don't pull it off, it could be catastrophic. But they are entrepreneurial, they are aggressive, and that's why you could argue it'd be a shareholder in Taste.
So are you going to be hot or not on this one?
I'm feeling conservative today. I'm going not hot.
It's a slow Monday, huh?
Yeah, I'd like to see them do what they've set out to do, but the risks are there, and as a shareholder, I'm gonna be cautious.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hot on this one. I think the team is very exciting. It's certainly going to be a wild ride. So
That's right.
I wouldn't put all my grandmother's money into it.
Yeah.
But I think if you put a small portion of your portfolio into it and ride that sort of wave, I'm very excited about Starbucks.
We're getting a 50% discount compared to the heady highs recently. So
exactly.
Yep.
So possibly a good buying opportunity. Hot on Taste.